Hi, my name is Julia and this is Space Daily News channel. The Psyche probe was successfully launched on a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket and sent to asteroid Psyche, the largest known metallic asteroid in the solar system. The Falcon Heavy rocket fired all 27 first-stage engines, kicking off a 3.5 billion kilometers journey to the asteroid in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. About 2.5 minutes after launch, the Falcon Heavy's side boosters shut off the engines, separated from the center stage and headed back to land on the Florida coast. And 4 minutes after liftoff, the Falcon Heavy rocket's first stage center booster shut off its engines and separated from the second stage. No landing was envisioned for the center booster because it had spent all of its fuel to provide the correct trajectory for the Psyche spacecraft, so it fell into the ocean. This launch was the 8th successful launch of the Falcon Heavy rocket and marked the beginning of a series of science mission launches on Falcon Heavy. Next year, it's planned to launch GOES-U environmental observation satellite and Europa Clipper spacecraft, which will study the sixth moon of Jupiter, Europa. Also, at the end of the next year, Falcon Heavy should send to the Moon landing module Griffin with the lunar rover Viper, and in 2026 is expected to launch the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope. The Psyche spacecraft has begun deploying its two massive 5-segment solar panels, totaling 75 square meters, after separating from the rocket's second stage. The solar panel will generate more than 20 kW of power when the spacecraft is close to Earth, but as it approaches the asteroid Psyche, it will generate just over 2 kW of power due to the asteroid's great distance from the Sun. However, this power will be enough to operate all of the probe systems. The Psyche spacecraft flew to the asteroid of the same name with dimensions of 280 km by 232 km. Of the 9 metal-rich asteroids known to scientists in our solar system, the Psyche asteroid is the largest. Its surface is known to be mostly covered with nickel and iron. The asteroid is believed to be the core of a protoplanet that has lost its outer layers, and astronomers hope that close study of it will help us learn more about planet formation. For the next 100 days, the Psyche probe will be in check on its condition. Mission specialists must make sure everything is functioning properly, and only the probe will start its ion engines. Accelerated charged xenon atoms pushed outward will create the thrust needed to accelerate the spacecraft. The Psyche probe will accelerate to a speed of 200,000 km per hour relative to Earth during its interplanetary journey. Approximately 2.5 years after launch, the spacecraft will fly past Mars to receive gravitational acceleration, and in about 5.5 years, the cruising period will end. And in June 2029, the probe will be able to take its first photo of the asteroid Psyche. In August 2029, the spacecraft should enter the first of the planet orbits around the asteroid. During its mission, the Psyche probe will transmit and receive test data using a near-infrared laser. This experiment in deep space optical communications should lay the groundwork of higher data rates on future missions. Upon reaching its goal, the Psyche spacecraft will spend 21 months orbiting the asteroid, mapping it and studying the surface with its scientific instruments. The probe has two multispectral thermal imagers, two magnetometers and gamma-ray spectrometer and neutron spectrometer on board. These instruments will provide high-resolution images of the asteroid, map its elemental composition, and measure its residual magnetic field. Well, it looks like the next 10 years are going to be extremely interesting. I'm sure we'll learn a lot about our solar system. Space Daily News. Like, share, and subscribe.